Have you ever been stuck on a boss in Elden Ring? Well, I have. You have probably too. But the one that pissed me off the most was Radagon, and especially his second phase. I mean, don't even get me started on his first phase that takes ages to complete, and after you've done that, you have to have health flasks saved, and then you gotta take on the main deal. Now, what a smart person would do is maybe go on YouTube, learn strategies for this battle, memorize his moves, or maybe just level up 10 or 20 levels, get better gear, and then face him. But I did something very stupid and committed myself to a project that took over 300 hours. But in the end, I got what I wanted. When I started this, I was at level 151. When you put in that into this formula, and up there you put the maximum amount of level, that is 712, you get the result of 1,685,300,950.68 runes to max out, which sounds like a lot, and it is. And to get this many runes, I calculated that I would need to spend at least 1,400,000 seconds, which would be about 384 hours of farming. And then I set a mission for myself to play for at least 3 hours every single day, which would take me 145 days. I started this on March 30 and thought that I would be finished by August 16, but for some reason it turned out that I was much faster and finished this before like the 15th of July. The method I chose for farming was killing the bird here, then running over to the side and killing the Albinaurix with the Star Scourge greatswords. I had also calculated that going through the trouble of farming the golden pickled fowl-foot, so farming the bird feet and raw fruit and the golden fireflies was actually worth it and saved me a couple of hours. But it turned out you can't get more than one shot of 1,000,000,000 runes in Elden Ring. So I got there, leveled up every stat that I could, and then went on to collect another 700 million runes to max out the rest of my stats. After I was done at 399 hours, I could wear the heaviest armor that I had and carry colossal swords without going over the medium load. I also took my time and made sure I had the best gear and weapons to face Radagon. I did some side quests and boss fights on the way, and I was so overpowered that I could beat most of the bosses that took me multiple tries in the past in just one single attempt. I also witnessed probably the saddest thing I've ever seen in any game. And when I felt like I had my best gear and all of my affairs in this world were done, I went on to face Radagon. It still took me a number of tries, around 3 or 4, but at the end I still got him. I think the strategy to just block with a great shield and wait for windows to attack is pretty underrated. You don't have to memorize the boss moves to dodge, you can just keep blocking. And like that, I beat Radagon. I then went over here and got Ranni's ending. I wouldn't say this was an enjoyable experience, but at least I can say that I beat the game. Oh yeah, and I also beat Millennia.